There we go. Yep. Okay, I'm recording this time. Uh,
We're good at that lately.
yeah.
I can't comment.
I can comment
No,
because
I don't.
I don't do this shit. Because I'm not good.
So, what do we gotta say about Bubsy 2, our favorite video game from the 16-bit era?
I wanna
Sequel.
do this. I wanna set the record straight. Bubsy
Okay.
1, like, not actually that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've played this, I know true horror.
Yeah.
You know, like, anyone who says, like, Bubsy 1 is, like, the worst platform ever. It's like, no, like, just within this series. It ain't.
Within this series, on this console even.
Yeah.
Or rather, these consoles, because they both have SNES and Genesis versions, but...
This game is, like... this is the worst. This is just...
Yeah.
irredeemably awful.
So, this game introduces a interesting feature in dynamic music, which is to say that it's made up of a bunch of short tracks, and then it just switches between them ad nauseum.
Yeah.
The Tasmania approach.
Tasmania was
Reward?
trying to do, like, a dynamic soundtrack where everything had its own, like, sound to it. This is just, the music just keeps changing. It just... It's...
Yeah, it doesn't...
I hit
the
shuffle
Tasman is, like,
on
kinda like...
my playlist of 10-second tunes.
The Tasman always use like sound effects to kind of complement the music, but because I'm not an expert on this, I'm pretty sure the original like creator of Bubsy had nothing to do with this game. He'd already left, which
think that
might
sounds right, yeah.
explain the why. Say what you will about Bubsy 1, but this is a notable drop in quality. Like, Bubsy 1, for all its flaws, was at least generally well produced. Like, it looked nice. It sounded fine. This is like Action 52 shit. It is just incomprehensible.
Speaking of incomprehensible, what the hell am I even looking at?
So yeah, this is a
all the
little...
enemies and shit.
So this is a little weird because, yeah, this is not the normal gameplay style. There's, like, a level select, you go to the 5 different worlds or something like that, and...
That was abrupt.
Yeah.
You're not scrolling away. He's stuck.
You stuck, yeah, you can turn around, but it's like... I forget, it's very awkward.
Look at his face there. Like, ugh. I mean, it's just like the flying stage in Heady.
Yeah, it's perfect, except if, the flying stages in Heady made you teleport around the level, because...
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to find the exit. It's not like... Like, that level's a little more straightforward, I think, but the later they go, you actually have to find the exit. Like, you have these different holes that teleport you different parts of the map, and you don't even know where you're going. Like, there's nothing
So it's very
leading
much
you.
we're watching this, and they know what they're doing, so it seems a bit more tolerable.
Yeah, yeah. It's set up in a weird-ass way, too, where there's, like, East Wing and West Wing, which are just, like, 2 different sets of levels. And they have different floors, which is, like, the different, I guess, difficulties, so... You know, level 1 is floor 1, and then etc, etc. And each one has, like... Yeah, 1 airplane level, 1 spaceship level, or space level, 1 castle level, etc, etc. And then they have a lot of these, where you go into little mini-games, which are just for points or something. You can buy items at the end of the level.
Yeah, I saw that.
Including literal, if I remember correctly, that's literal product placement for Nerf. Like, he has a Nerf gun.
Oh yeah, that gun, yeah.
Yeah, that was on the plane, and You can use that in platformer stages as well.
Yeah, we picked it up early in the stage.
And then, yeah, this is...
The sound.
Yeah.
The sounds are so random. If I close my eyes, it sounds like a sort of a carnival pinball game, like Cyclone or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that took a lot of time.
Yeah. You got a life out of it. Amazing.
Wow, one life.
But look at all those points.
I hate
These
those
opening
sprites just
screens are
plastered
just,
around.
we put sprites and from the game on backgrounds from the game. Sure, whatever.
At least the first game had little animations, like they're relevant. He was like giving him a unique line.
Yeah, no, he has a bunch of lines that he says at random now. Instead of...
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, there's some connective tissue with the first game, like there's a lot of stuff they kind of ported over, essentially, but the level design is a lot more labyrinthian, with a lot more of these,
random.
like, yeah, a lot of doors that take you to random places, switches that do random shit, that opens that bridge, and if you want to fall into a pit and die. You have health now.
Yeah, that's the big change, isn't it? Like, you know, because the biggest problem with the first game is that he was too fragile. At least you can take multiple hits now. I guess that's better. But this level design is my passion. Just look at this.
Yeah, no, the level is maddening, and because you move so fast, and the music seems to change whenever you enter certain portions of the map, so what ends up happening is if you're running really fast, you're just moving around a lot, the music is rapidly changing, and it just sounds like a cacophony, and the music itself is not great to begin with.
No. I keep forgetting this
Game is a half-remembered
version.
nightmare.
So is it...
God.
I can't tell if the music is increasing in tempo if you're moving really fast.
Yeah, it looks like it was just about to start, like, oh, time to change track. Oh no, slow down. I don't know what to do. It just has no character. Just sounds like the backing track to a melody that's not there.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice, like, it's God, what's the other game we play with? Like the Bubsy's own sprites, which are mostly just kind of edited from one.
Yeah.
Look alright, but it is very noticeable when he has a new sprite because they look considerably worse.
Oh, you think of Golden Axe 2?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
What the heck are we even looking at with these items?
Okay, so
Well,
you
you
got
got
the
the
Nerf
ball.
gun,
You got the hat with the teacher's cap.
the Smart Bomb, which just, clears the screen.
Oh.
It's a bomb with the cap, it's funny. The diving suit, which allows you to do one of those mini games if you ever put it on and then walk into water. Otherwise, it just makes you, like, terribly slow. I don't know if we'll even see it. The black hole, which lets you leave a level if you just decide you don't want to play it anymore, I guess.
A wise decision.
It's straight up.
It's the item that just turns the game off.
Yeah, it's straight up like it's like Start Select in Donkey Kong Country, except if you, for whatever reason, enter a level again. Like I guess you can get like power ups and stuff in a level you've already beaten, but I don't know. I don't know why you'd want to do that. And then, yeah, here's another mini game that you get, where you explore a fucking maze with this guy who's hard to control.
Okay, we'll admit the music's kind of amusing. It's annoying, but it's...
Yeah.
What a weird fucking... You're like an armadillo going through the engine of a car? Like, what
Yeah.
sort of word soup method did they come up with this?
It feels very like we wish we were Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, now you've said it.
Cause yeah, they introduced like the games came with like a comic and the instruction manual. They have like a bunch of new characters now, the Armadillo guy and
After that pilot, they tried.
oh yeah, probably.
The Bob Paulson connection.
Yeah. I guess there would be. The music, yeah, you really hear it now. Like the music just keeps changing. It's very disorienting.
It's trying to change, but it can't keep up.
Yeah.
So the woolies replaced with pigs, which are just way less endearing. I don't know. Like, these pigs are just fucking ugly. I hate them. There's just something kind of creepy about, like, there's a lot of like pig faces in the level, and it's just there's something quite off-putting about it. I do have a memory of this game, and I guess we'll see it. Of the final, I think it's the final boss, and it was just, I think it just scared me as a kid.
Oh, that
But
thing, yeah.
I can't remember. I can't really remember it though. I guess we'll see it. If I can keep my eyes open to watch.
It's a pretty.
It wasn't
weird-looking
quite.
thing.
Jennifer became a mindless beast, but
It wasn't quite the rock monster in Tasmania, but
no, nothing's as scary as that. There's just something off-putting about this whole game.
I
I
should
don't
say
know.
this is very similar to the Genesis one, as in oh hey, there's that.
Oh,
Otherwise, I would just kill you. But if you put on a diving suit, you get a bonus game.
what a weird concept. I don't recognize this at all.
I do.
Probably because you got it's a bit of a.
Yeah.
It's not the most obvious thing to do, I guess.
Yeah. You have to get all the bubbles before the cyclone gets you.
Alright.
Also, you jump to the moon if you hit a fish.
Yeah, it's like a balloon fish thing, and it causes you to bounce up because, I don't know.
Physics.
Oh yeah, the jellyfish is a PB&J sandwich.
See, I did not get that.
Yep. Yep.
Because I saw a sandwich and I'm like, I don't get the pun.
Ah, right.
But I think I would probably say a jam sandwich. So,
Right, of course. You don't have
I
jam
thought it was like
fish?
flying I thought it was like the like flying spaghetti monster or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is that a commentary on atheism or something? But I don't know.
Yeah, so they replace yarn balls with marbles, which, you know yarn...
cats, mob.
Yeah, that whole thing kind of got thrown out for whatever reason.
Well, there's no woolies, I guess. So
Yeah.
I miss the woolies. I mean, they're like weird, but at least they were designs. They weren't just pigs.
They have personality to them. They do the little, like,
Yeah.
they blow raspberries at you or whatever the hell.
Yeah, they were just kind of weird.
They were fun weird, whereas this is just... This just
Lame
feels like
weird.
it... Yeah, it kind of feels like it wants to be something, but it just isn't.
This will make me appreciate the production values of Earthworm Jim all the more. Like the sprite work and the designs and everything.
You
And
know,
the music. Whoever made the music.
Yeah. Yeah, Tommy Tallarico did not do a good enough job on this game, I gotta say.
These bonus stages, like, is that a 10-minute video, like just edited out, or just avoided?
I'll say, like, there's this weird thing where you have the different floors and wings, and so I think most of the shorter videos are just, like, one floor of one wing, whereas I believe this is the entirety of a wing, which is kind of a full game. It's weird. It's fucking... I don't know what the deal with this game is.
You know, it's not helping. The fucking the outro and the intro every time you do a bonus stage.
Yeah. Every single thing has its own title card, but...
That was a Switch?
Yeah, that's a Switch. You have to figure that out. Pretty sure that took me a while as a kid.
Oh, you poor kid.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure my friend owned this. I definitely did not own it, but I definitely played at some point. I played the original as well, and even like being that young, I was like, this is not as good.
Yeah.
Like the pigs wear a shirt with no exclamation mark.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the evil Bubsy.
Anti-Bubsy. They're on a campaign to get rid of Bubsy. Which, I mean, they're justified after looking at this shit.
Should
Yeah,
use a
they
question
do what
mark.
Bubsy does in reverse.
They're always saying like, oh, something definitely could go wrong.
Something will go wrong. I'm a little annoyed that we have to do this more than once.
Yeah.
Like, really doesn't contribute anything.
Fucking- It's just him facing the camera floating. I was like, I have to go now.
It is.
I am not.
You know what? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I guess that makes extremely sense.
That one works out, but I mean, I'm
That
pretty
one
sure
works,
he'll say
yeah.
that for just every title card, so... Which, I mean, I guess this game has something over the new Batman Adventures, and that it has title cards. So, good job, guys.
Oh,
wow.
burn.
Look, I was editing that video earlier. It's on the mind.
This is the catch-scratch fever of 16-bit platformers.
Also, the mummies shoot lightning out, and... I don't know.
Yeah.
Ray guns from an Apogee game?
This game feels like it was made by aliens who just had like a passing, like a second-hand knowledge of human culture. I don't quite get it.
I really have to emphasize how, just like, there's very little direction. Like, the player knows what they're doing, but otherwise you are just running around, and you have no idea what the game wants you to do.
No. Give me all your lives.
No, he sold all those lives.
Oh, he sold them. Oh, okay, that's kind of wild.
Yeah?
Hey, I know what I'm doing with save states.
What's
I don't
the...
need lives, I
is there
need
a-
spark bombs.
I'm really scared about. Is there a story here? Like West Wing?
Nothing can
Like
stop
what is this? Like a museum? The wings of
Sounds like a
what?
museum with time travel or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, again, the instruction manual had a comic associated with it, so there's something with, like, a pig who hates Bubsies and wants all rid of... hates cat and marbles. Museum, time travel,
Brought to you by Nerf.
A new
Nerf.
theme park is announced. Bubsy, Arnold, and Bubsy's younger twin relatives are excited. Fearing that the place might get too crowded, the twins decide to break into the theme park on the eve of its opening day. The theme park, operated by a corrupt entrepreneur, Oinker P. Ham, features virtual worlds of certain themes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right,
So
so...
they broke in, so they're the villains.
Yeah, so they're...
They're trespassing. This is virtual reality. They're not conveying that very well.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, theme park, well,
Hologram? Is it like the holodeck? I don't.
No, this is Illbleed.
yes. There's also, yeah, this game is two-player, and it's not like the turn-taking variety of, I think, the first Bubsy. If that was even a thing, I forget. The player 2 plays as one of the little guys, what are the cousins or whatever it was. They're these little guys with the propeller hats that fly around, and you control them and you just kind of fly around the screen. There's cooperative, where you shoot bananas at enemies to kill them, so you can, kill enemies. And then there's the competitive one, which I think is turn-taking, but whenever you're player 2 and you're playing as the little guy, you shoot bananas at Bubsy and it causes him to, like, slip around.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's, yep.
What is this
They were
music?
thinking with that.
Why is
Way
it playing the
better than what they're
pirate
doing
music?
everywhere else.
It's Space Pirates.
I guess.
That's all I got. It's a lot of pirate music, because I think it's meant to be space pirates.
But they don't... Alright.
You know.
Oh, does something look like anchors?
Yeah, if you touch those, you just die instantly.
As in Bubsy's way, yeah. Even just like that orb is just shittier than the first game.
Also, the game is lagging a lot. I do remember that being a thing.
I remember the Digital Foundry video saying as much.
I think you may have to take my plot summary from a grain of salt, because the Wikipedia article is like a preview from EGM, and those aren't always written completely on the...
I will be furious though if you're wrong though. I will be absolutely furious.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
it's a fucking pirate in the issue.
Yeah.
But, right, but it doesn't really look like that. Did you just say it's the
yes,
right
my
to
favorite
strike
time
over?
period music.
Yeah, you did say that. And then here's the music level, which is... You would think that the music
I remember
would be...
this one being particularly awful.
Yeah.
All the levels just look like they randomly generated.
They might as well
I
be.
am so sick of this.
Yeah. Which, I mean, to be fair, these are just in random doors, so you don't know if you have to go through them to proceed, and then suddenly, oh, it's actually a bonus stage. Because that's how...
Oh, what a bonus.
But yeah. I remember this control's pretty weird, too.
Yeah.
Like, you actually have control over the frogs after they're launched.
Oh.
So it isn't just the distance that you set it to, it's also... You can kind of aim them a little bit.
They must have been so proud of this, given how much they make you play it.
They love their bonus games in this, I forgot about that.
I mean, the original had like what
Country,
one?
obviously.
The original just had the one where you're going down the water rapids.
Yeah.
Okay, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hey, we're back.
Yeah. God, yeah, you would lose like 10 minutes if you cut out all the bonus game content from this playthrough.
Yeah. I think this level theme gets me the most just because it is the most just... Like, look at that background!
Yeah?
Rayman 1 this is not, you know? I feel like Rayman is like the... Actually, no, I think it's a toss-up between Vice Star and Rayman 1 for like really good music levels.
Yeah, for sure.
In terms of visuals. Music Plant in is it Sonic Advance 2, that one's pretty good as well.
Oh my god, no.
Oh no.
Oh, it's one of these.
Ah, mercifully short.
I don't... Armadillo go to jail?
Go to jail. I don't know.
Yeah,
This makes it.
Haven't you ever drawn that card in Monopoly?
This feels like if you got like an AI to design a game.
Oh yeah, there's these
I don't know.
switches that you have to hit to open up different pathways in order to actually get the stuff. So this is even also maze-like, with keys and doors.
I like how he lands on there and he does a little dance, even though
Yeah.
both the road and the wheels are moving at high speed.
I was thinking
Yeah.
that. Well, that's Dillo for you. Go for broke?
Yeah. He just says stuff.
Oh, go for broke. Live and let die.
Boing, oing, oing, oing.
This is absolutely cut from the same cloth as like your Action 52s. Like obviously not as bad as one of those individual games, but like given it's just one game, I feel like this is the same caliber of development.
Yeah. Was fast. Okay.
Well, why was that? Why was that? Did you just get them all? So it's just like
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I just got them all, so it's like, alright, we're out.
hey, that rotating animation he does as well. Like what? He doesn't look like he's flipping. He just looks like he's like going stiff, and then someone's rotating him. I don't need these lives.
I don't need these exits. I don't need to quit a
Bubsy
level.
sells his soul. There's Flash and Bubsy there on the stained glass. Why is it stained glass if it's a theme park?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, oh god.
Yeah, so the background from the hub is now just a boss stage where they reveal enemies and you hit them.
There's some boss music.
Yeah. And this is... Oh, there's a
This is
time
happening.
limit. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
You can run out of time in this game, which is...
Oh, good.
Another swine mess.
Oh god.
Is the writer's strike over yet?
When did the games like start, you know, employing actual writers? You know, like someone would be a member of a writers guild.
I don't know if we have anybody who's members of a writer's guild, but...
Like when did games get like credited writers? When did the dialogue get complex enough? It could be like 80s adventure games or something.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have writers on all the adventure games, which are way earlier than this shit. That's it, you know, very genre dependent.
Yeah, for some reason, the fire... Various levels have that where it does an animation like that, but it's not painful. It just kind of launches you around. It's very weird.
I just cooled off in that water.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's one of the cousins or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
nephews or nieces, I don't know.
That's all the animation they get, by the way.
Great.
You're gonna take your animation, you're gonna like it.
So you control those fans?
Yeah, yeah. You press left, and then any fan facing left blows to the left. So
Okay.
otherwise, you have no control over this guy, Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold Wesker.
Yeah, yes. He looks like a
I
bit
wouldn't
of a
mind them
dummy.
as much if they're all that length.
pitiful.
You see, that one's
So,
at least brief enough.
Yeah. And then we have the title cards, though.
Yeah.
So I mentioned the thing that the water, like if he had, moved a little bit to the left, he would have fallen in the water and died instantly because,
Yeah.
game design. There's a fair amount of instant death in this game, regardless of the fact that you have health now.
I want to say again that, like, this is a lot more tolerable when the person knows what they're doing or using save states. Most of this game is just being hopelessly lost. Like, how do you even... That just looked like a foreground.
Yep, that was a wall, and then you just walk through it.
Yeah.
Fake wall.
Oh yeah, you
My
take...
fake wall fans out in the board.
I believe you still can instantly die from fall damage as well.
Right. I haven't really noticed the gliding much. I know it's in the game.
Yeah, it's not... Oh right, this happens.
What the...
That was in the first game too, but
That was actually way briefer.
yeah.
You don't even... those torches don't even look like you should be able to touch them. They just look like background elements.
Yeah? Oh god,
Oh well, he saved you, that pig.
yeah he did.
So this is supposed to be virtual reality? There's nothing conveying that.
Like I said, I have no fucking clue.
Oh, a theme park. The overworld does not look like a theme park in any way. I thought when they talked about wings it was like a shopping mall or something.
Oh yeah, enemies
Like the
take like
original Dead Rising.
multiple hits to kill usually, which just makes
Oh,
them
yeah, I
a
love
little
it.
obnoxious. What?
Where are we going?
We seem to be confused, which is, fair. There's a switch right there. Yeah, that's a switch.
No, that's a solid wall. Why would you be able to walk through that? That'd be ridiculous. This sounds like the shittiest Castlevania music.
Yeah, this is looking a little more like a normal playthrough of this game.
Yeah. Like the arrows, just go up, stupid. Go down, stupid.
Somehow all the guiding
Those
signs, I don't know. They squish.
It's not good level design when you just have to put in arrows. It reminds me of like that one level in Doom 2 where there's just a great big fucking arrow in it.
There was a door there, but oh, I think
I don't care.
yeah, that switched open the wall, and if you didn't, then I think
Just-
you had to take the door and go back again.
Oh, the reset pipe.
Yeah.
Again, I don't see why anyone can say like Bubsy 1 is one of the worst games ever when this exists.
If
Other
you
than
haven't,
just being, I think a lot of it's just being ignorant of the time period. It's just
Yeah.
like, because people remember the best of the best. They forget like what true mediocrity was. Like Bubsy 1's pretty mediocre. This is actually bad. But nobody
Yeah,
remembers
yeah.
the truly awful games.
the whole series is like Bubsy 1 is the peak, and that's
Worrying.
yeah.
You're in trouble when that's the case.
I don't
What
think
about Bubsy visits the Terrell Museum?
Like, I don't think we have the patience to do Bubsy 3D because it's just really long, but it's
At
not
least
great.
Bubsy 3D's got an excuse though.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, as infamous as that game was, it felt like it was trying more than this one was.
But that's the thing, right? Yeah, this has had a lot of stuff to work on. You know, we know what a good 2D platformer was then. Whereas when they developed Bubsy 3D, like they're just like, what's that reference point? Like, jumping flash, I guess.
Right?
You know, so nah, I don't. I find it hard to be actually mad about Bubsy 3D. I mean, don't saying it's great, but
No, it's
Hard
not.
to be mad about.
yeah, this offends me a lot more.
Especially because this is like a direct sequel. Like, this is
Well,
just...
yeah,
We had the first game, so let's, take that and improve on it. And they're just like, well, what if we just made all the level design garbage, and the music garbage, and,
that's why it's so ugly.
yeah... What if we
What if
learned
we
nothing?
Do things.
Once
can
if
just
we
do things
didn't
and-
have, yeah, once if we didn't have the original creator.
You know what Bubsy 1 needed a lot more of? A bunch of random mini-games. So that you could buy Nerf. So you could buy product placement.
Isn't there a thing about Accolade games like being unlicensed or something?
No. I mean, on the Genesis, EA managed to make unlicensed game and also win a battle above them because Sega like made a requirement of the game, the hardware requirement that it shows that like under licensed by Sega Enterprise. And courts ruled that because Sega had made that a requirement for the developer of the console, EA could put that screen on there even though they don't actually have a license.
Right.
And that changed all the anti-piracy measures from just like, attacking you if you edited the copyright to actually trying to protect the entire game.
Right.
I don't think... Yeah, the player just ran in a big circle and achieved nothing.
This game feels like purgatory.
And they apparently like this flying thing so much they put another segment of it in the space level.
I love the incredibly aggressive use of fucking smirk bombs.
Yeah.
Knows what to spend the money on.
Yeah.
I know this isn't the right console, but this music sounds like something out of like Wacky Worlds or something. Sounds like something you could just make in that.
Yeah. Let's do a long play watch of Wacky Worlds. I don't think we'll have anything as cool as the Mario Paint one where they just made the opening of fucking Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
Levels just end.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Like it almost feels. There's also very little screen room before you hit the orb too. It's just
Yeah. Even the first game had like more of a build-up to whenever you were reaching the end of the level, whereas this one is just like, oh, you just fall into it and that's it.
Like no design here.
Yeah. I'm actually, because looking at that level in particular, like, if you would speedrun it, like, if you knew where you were going and you just went straight there, beat it in just like a minute.
Why is he facing left?
Because
He's
Bubsy goes against the grain of good game design.
been a while since I've heard a soundtrack this bad.
I enjoyed this game as a
It's trying to
kid.
be quirky, but
You did?
you did. Oh, God,
Yeah.
I didn't.
I mean, I owned it, so there was incentive to like it.
I know what you mean, yeah. I was a bit like that with, like, Rascal. Admittedly, Rascal wasn't this bad, but for the by PS1 standards, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. This is one of those things, like... Yeah, I remember trying to enjoy it and playing it enough to remember enjoying it, but... You know... Don't remember it very fondly.
I don't think of some bad games I kind of like liked or owned or like made myself like. I think Vascal's probably the best example. Although to say I liked it might be a bit strong.
I also 100%ed Bubsy 3D, so...
Ah, okay.
I may have considered myself a fan. Looking
Fair enough.
back, I couldn't tell you why.
Funny cat.
I did very much enjoy playing the first game and goofing around with all the deaths. I didn't enjoy
Yeah,
that
yeah.
game. I didn't enjoy that game for what it was actually meant to be enjoyed for, which is
Yeah.
that
Why was that so much shorter than the last one? Not that I'm complaining, but
Because the last one he spent a lot of time running in a circle. Like the level design is just so bad that you either go right to the exit or you run into an area that's entirely filled with just, I guess, bonuses. Like,
It's filled. We filled this portion of the level.
I mean, you're not wrong when you say like this game feels like it's RNG. Like, stuff is just in it, but it doesn't mean that there's any rhyme or reason.
there's only 2 wings, right?
Yeah, 2 wings, but there's 3
Okay.
floors per wing, so there's 6 sets of stages, I believe.
Okay, I suppose what I'm really asking is how much more is there?
Over
boy.
halfway.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. Guess we're in it for the long haul.
Looks like we're staying away from the bonus stages now. Hopefully.
Well, I mean, some of them just sneak up on you. We're definitely avoiding the diving suit at least. He sold all of those. It was a waste of
What
fucking...
logic is there in the... I know it's a cartoon world, but like you go in the airship and they teleport to you there. What sense does that make?
Game design.
Also, going back on what I said before, like about this game being slightly off-putting, like I think those pig faces kind of creeped me out as a kid.
Yeah, no
It
kidding.
like scared me, but it's uncanny.
Yeah, it's weird.
And, like those weird, like those. What are those? Those weird floating faces are pretty.
Like asteroids or meteors?
Yeah.
So, if I remember correctly, the turning around is something really strange. Like, you have to hold jump, which does nothing, and then hold back. And it, like, he'll turn around after, like, a second. Like, it is not as simple as just pressing left or whatever. Like, you gotta... And now we're over here, and who knows if this is where the exit is or not. It is! Okay, cool!
He just flies his fucking plane into a wall.
I'm gonna see map of this one of these levels and see if it's like one of those things where they just fill all the available space.
Probably. I don't know if anyone's dedicated enough to have even made a map of this game.
I don't think the developers had a map of this of these levels.
That's it.
He's funny. Snapped.
trick.
They're even worse.
This is... I don't think that line was in the Genesis one. I don't recognize it. You know, because I have a photographic memory of everything Bubsy says.
This is probably the least terrible level design, because at least it's coherent landscape, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
the
we
actual,
need a
like,
seizure
enemies.
warning for all this smart bomb usage?
Why is he throwing the flag?
Yeah, the flag kind of works like the water in the Bubsy one. It makes you kind of, hard to control. Oh yeah, then this is where the level design gets bad. Is invisible walls.
Oh, it was fine so far, was it?
Yeah. I mean, you gave a compliment to it in the form of saying it's the
I said
least
it's
awful.
the least terrible. Yeah.
And I'm just thinking that this is about to prove you wrong.
Alright.
I mean, now we're just going backwards. I don't even...
I love how much we're brute forcing this game rather than engaging with it.
Well,
Yeah. Smart bomb, smart bomb, smart bomb.
the jellyfish is here now. Sure. Oh, the arrow's telling us to go, forwards. Which I guess, I don't know.
We picked up that little reversing thing.
I think it's continue.
Yeah. I recognize that from the first game.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a bridge, it's just floating there?
Yeah, yep.
The music's like downright schizophrenic, it's just... It's
I
like
would
she
say
just starts freaking out.
The music is incompetent, but it isn't ear splitting. I've heard more
Yeah.
ratings.
The highest praise, it's not hurting me.
Yeah.
This form of entertainment doesn't cause me actual physical harm.
It's a bunch of
9 out of 10.
short mediocre loops that sound bizarre whenever they keep shifting the way they do.
What does the soundtrack rip of this game like look like?
Uh,
Is it like all kind of? They just stitch it together like Killer
Yeah.
Instinct or something?
no, I think it's just the individual parts. I think I remember
Yeah.
looking it up for some reason. I don't know what else you could do with it.
You're scoring the Batman reviews. We're just talking about Cat Scratch Fever goes do 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 do. You know, because he's a cat.
Yeah.
It's
I don't even know why there's a hub. It's just kind of like,
yeah.
fuck it, hub, games.
It's a cartridge game. It kind of has loading times.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of like just the amount of time you gotta wait.
That was just a bunch of projectiles on the screen.
It was.
Yeah, it was. That's what you're dealing with here, I guess. This is one of the laziest bosses I've ever seen in my life. They're not even like standing on anything, you know?
No, they're just there. Also, like,
We're fighting the same boss again, you know? They didn't even mix up which enemies were where.
no.
No, they didn't.
I liked also that the game, a lot of the game is pig themed. Because, like, the main antagonist is a pig, but there's a lot of different animals, actually.
Yeah.
Including, there was the sheep pun earlier, because there's sheep enemies, but it's just sort of like animal, I guess.
Unfocused cartoon.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, I think you put more thought into it than they did.
Oh, right, yeah, then the hub gets a little more bizarre looking.
I hate that. That's a space level. I hate that.
Nothing can stop me now.
Oh, wait, speaking of things that are on a similar quality level to this.
Yeah. Throwing stones in glass houses, are we?
Excuse me, where's the cockpit set? You're standing in it. Where's the pirate level? You're standing in it. Okay, that vaguely looks like a pirate. It's sort of like a robot, sure.
Like the general design for this is just, what if we put all of every single Looney Tune short into a blender and just picked random parts of random shorts
More or less,
and
yeah.
just like put them all together without any theming whatsoever.
Yeah.
Just a big bag called cartoon, and that's our design.
I don't think like Bubsy's actual design is that bad, like being the carryover from the first game, but everything surrounding him is just the worst. Again, I miss the Woolies. Like at least they were a coherent design. They were constant. And they were unique.
This area makes me pine for Taz Escapes Mars.
I was thinking that. Bubsy escapes Planet Mexico.
Yeah, Bubsy needs to have one of those levels where you shift the gravity in all 4 directions.
I'm sure these programmers could handle that. Oh god, Bubsy in that minecart level.
Oh, Christ. The firing sound.
Did you really have to use a video that's like 6 hours long?
It's the best way to showcase the wonders of Bubsy 2.
No, I'm glad we're doing this, but good god.
We've been here 4 days, right? Oh!
That's
Hey,
another thing as well, they just...
Here's the exit in the corner.
They're just using the same themes over and over, that doesn't help.
No, there's very little difference in
Even I'm impressed.
the level design, like, graphically.
Yeah, and in the levels, you can't tell them apart because that would require the levels being designed.
Because I don't think there's even a palette difference. It's the same fucking level. But
Yeah, it's more distinction between like Sonic Axe than this.
even the hub has more colors than the fucking levels.
Do you believe in miracles?
Shit. Yeah, I mean, Earthworm Jim had some like pretty clever character designs and shit,
Yeah.
and they were well animated. This is just tries so hard and fails. I mean, there's like siblings and his friends, like they're just lame. That pilot was so generically bad as well.
Oh, hey, one of those, that space pirate you were talking about appears here too in a brown palette.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, the jellyfish and the... I mean, the meteor, which is definitely made for the space level, appeared in one of these. Like, the enemies themselves are just... Even when they have themed ones, they just put them where the fuck ever.
It's just over-designed as well with all these items and stuff, and this shop.
Yeah, they really aren't necessary. I mean,
I
one
love
of
how
the...
the further we get into this long play, the more the long player is just trying to get this over with.
Yeah. And then they wind up back at the beginning and go, what the fuck have I done wrong? Oh, it's right here, I guess.
You're not at the beginning at all!
What the fuck could go wrong?
what could possibly go right?
Like, Lanny Manella was one who voiced Bubsy in 3D.
Yeah.
Kind of amusing. 'Cause I think I was watching a review of 3D, and I was just like, I feel sorry for like for the voice actress. Like, I wonder what happened to them. And then I found out who it was. It's like, oh no, she's fine. Recovered from this. Oh wow, the
okay,
hub's getting
good.
more elaborate.
Platforming in the hub level.
Yeah.
Keep this under wraps.
I heard she was actually the one who came up with the Duke Nukem voice. Like, she's the one who proposed it.
Well, she was the director of that troupe, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. She may also be responsible for Big the Cat. The voice, I guess.
Well, yeah. I've got a great. I know this guy who can do this role.
Yeah, we worked together on Twisted Metal 4.
Oh yeah, I remember Sonic and that.
Yeah, yeah.
Club Kid.
I mean, they were everywhere.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. And apparently they're embarrassed about Evil Zone of all things.
I think like voice acting talent, like Rob Paulson voiced Bubsy at one point. You get, it kind of reminds like eventually Keanu Reeves would voice Shadow the Hedgehog. That's something.
Oh, right. What the hell?
I forget about the bombs. It just looks like the image. Just like nope. I've come in on the waterfall going up, but that's just I'm so used to that from Bubsy 1 that I like almost didn't be out.
Right. I mean, I would be.
What are these mummies supposed to be surrounded with? Like sand
Yeah, I was
or
about to
flies?
ask that.
Yeah, they're really dusty. Or
Sure.
something.
Can I just say that the fire looks like shit as well? It's just like palette rotation.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I do believe there is an option to play both wings and all 3 floors. It's like the full tour or whatever the hell. So, you know, if you just
You really hate yourself.
really despise having ears.
It doesn't really seem being hit much.
Yeah, just gonna go, ugh.
You know, there's always supposed to look like they're by different artists.
Yeah. They're from different games.
Something just looks like a bootleg.
Yeah, this is, Sonic 4.
Yeah. It'd be called like Sonic 4 Mario Pokemon all in 197 or something. And just find it as one of those cartridges.
There's a wall that you have to get behind somehow.
Let's don't go this way.
There it is. Now you can go through it.
Okay, sure, yeah, that's a switch, sure, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a little
glide.
bit of gliding. Wow. Music just sounds like it's struggling to exist. It's always had that weird junkiness, like you sort of recently saw the was it the Hound Master in DVD? They just like the dog just looks like it's struggling to exist.
one wrong move and
How
it
to
gets ejected
articulate
into
this?
space or something weird.
Yeah.
The dog has bad connection to the server.
Honestly, yeah. That's what it looked like. Bubsy somehow manages that in something that's pre-internet. Not literally pre-internet, I know, but... Oh my god, these puns.
Yeah, it was a particularly one.
Was...
I couldn't even think of a noun to describe that. Or a verb. The language is just failing me completely at this point.
Could you be watching this?
Bubsy 2 causes your senses to fail.
I'm just calling me brain drain.
Soon you'll have no feeling in your left arm.
Oh my god. But you'll just stop thinking.
Yeah, the fate of cars or, you know, watching Bubsy 2. Same thing, really.
Yeah, some sort of like just purgatory, yeah. I guess I should acknowledge that the frame rate is not the video, it's just how this game performs.
Yeah, yeah. Which... I don't remember it performing much better on the Genesis. It might have, to be fair, but...
I think Digital Foundry said it does, but it's so crappy anyway, it's like... It doesn't really it's not winning the console war. Yeah,
Got the your
Yeah,
winner
but, yeah.
trophy for best performing Bubsy
version of
game.
Bubsy 2, yeah. That version of Bubsy 2 runs 10% faster. It has better frame pacing.
Oh yeah, there's this thing, I don't know if you see much of it in this video, but like when you run into curves, like in the platform back there, like he'll do this thing where he'll automatically bounce up with like his like feet spinning.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, like that just happens sometimes.
It's like a collision thing, and they're just like, we don't know how to handle this collision, so we're just gonna make him fly up slightly.
He just gets ejected upwards just to fix the error.
Feels like
Yeah.
they wanted you to be able to wall run, but they're like, wall running is work.
Yes, that's complicated. Yeah, there it is. Also, there's the pit of sharps, that's an instant death pit because they're sharp. It's funny. This game has significantly less funny deaths in it than Bubsy 1, so it is the inferior game.
We're not missing much in it. Yeah, they just the end. Huh?
Yep, here it is.
You know, first I thought like the dance was like specific to the level, but no, it's just does the Egyptian thing regardless.
Yeah, I noticed. Forget the items, who cares?
Like it.
I think the long play is just like fucking them just. I mean, we haven't seen the bonus stages for a while.
Who wrote this stuff?
I don't know why I
That lead, I love the intros just has nothing to do with like the main melodies. That was so jarring.
like it is a nice startup and then just
Sounded like we're actually gonna get something decent, then it just turned into like the elevator music. Oh. The use of the small bomb is just some, I don't know, like Dio shit. Just like about to get hit, they just vanish. Like, what?
I love how it trivializes the enemies. Like, fuck everything else, just buy a bunch of bombs and kill everything that you see.
I do appreciate seeing this tactic though. It's
Yeah.
kind of make me.
I never would have considered it, but yeah, that's Mostly because I don't ever consider playing this game.
No. I think this level thing's funny. Looks the most like something you'd see in the first game. Maybe it's just like purple mountains in the background.
That brown block, by the way, that's a well, so if you jumped in the center of it, you drown.
Oh, okay.
You know, just in case it wasn't obvious.
It wasn't.
And look at it,
Oh,
it's...
that could be fucking anything.
Yeah, it's... Look at it, that's obviously got water in the center of it.
If I saw that, I would have wanted to push it from the side because I thought it would have blocked.
Yeah.
He has that animation, but you can't push shit, so...
Why do you know he takes so many hits? Make me realize like why I don't think any Sonic enemy like Badnik takes multiple hits. Just, you know, to keep the pace up.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever we watch next will seem like a masterpiece compared to this.
Alright, so let's get back to our Police Knots playthrough.
Oh no. Is this bridge actually... Did they... Oh. They actually had it resembling a bridge, although we never saw if they would actually bother with the other side now.
I think those spike things on the poles were also instant death as well.
I genuinely can't tell if we ended up further left or further right from where we started to reach there.
Yep.
I'm guessing if I saw the final boss as a kid, they must have been playing it a lot, right?
Can you start on like just the third
Level
level?
select?
Yeah, I think you can just... If you do, like, just the single floor, then it has the final boss regardless.
Alright.
Nothing can stop me now.
Speaking of which,
Yep.
Yeah.
Here he is.
oh my god, a boss, and not just things coming out of the wall.
Okay, yeah, I don't really know why that would have bothered me, but alright. It's just a stupid kid, I guess.
This rendition of the song is much sillier.
Scary.
Bunch of oink sounds in it. Those were not in the Genesis one.
Oh yeah, it's like, this is basically Porky, right?
Yeah. Also, this is a pain in the ass, if it isn't obvious.
Looks it.
I'm wondering what stops you from bouncing up on his head forever. Is that just like that he pushes you away, or?
Yeah.
Like, when he jumps up, you get kind of thrown off.
The legs also
I'm not
detached.
sure what's scary.
Yeah, I don't know.
What a legendary villain.
You have proved the justice of our culture.
Now go invest our heroes.
Oh, they locked
Oh,
up
they
that
just really
one...
like these scenes, just...
Yeah, they locked up the one clarinet enemy.
That clarinet in particular.
Or saxophone. I don't know, it's a thing.
What even is this weird-ass background? What are we depicting here?
Stuff.
Alright,
So,
let's
I don't
put a
want to
bunch
hear
of
anyone...
animations.
I don't want to hear anyone say, like, Bubsy 1 is, like, the worst game ever, because... this exists.
You had 5 map designers?
They were laughing all the way to the bank. Guess we're seeing all these animations we didn't really get to see before.
Yeah.
Oh, that was for Paulson!
Oh, wow, okay.
I didn't think the digitized voice would be him, but alright. They're just looping the credits.
Yeah?
thanks.
And
Pretty funny.
It's another 50 seconds of this. What the fuck? Okay.
We want to do the second loot. We'll be able to say, really, that Bob Wilson? I can't believe this piece of shit has such a notable voice actor in it, especially for like, 16-bit games don't have notable actors, right?
Not usually, no.
it's a licensing money outfit.
It's just he did the pilot, so I don't know.
And Earthworm Jim didn't even have Dan Castellaneta in it, so like, yeah, take that.
I mean, that's the equivalent. That is the equivalent
Oh
to
my
that.
god, I
It
saw
is.
that laughing sprite, and like the left part of his cheek doesn't move with the rest of him.
Shh.
You found a flaw with this game. Dan.
Yeah. Wow.